Welcome to another Team Swellman Circus live duel. Today we're going over Attic Nesters versus Swordsoul. Just getting out the dice here. Here we're going to see a 9 be rolled and a 6. So Swordsoul is going to decide who's going to go first. And they're going to go first here. We see a Pot of Desires off the top. Banishing the 10, drawing 2. It does resolve. We see a Yugioh as well as another Desires and in Valor. Normal Summon Mogi, revealing Mogi, getting impermed here. Very strong. Setting 2 cards and passing. So we're going to start off with a normal summon of Dip. That's going to get Valored here. No search for the level 4 Ignister. Linking off into the Infant. Activating the effect. That's going to get Ash Blossom, but we do have the Call by the Grave for it, so Ash Blossom is not going to resolve. Getting the Field Spell here. Kind of unfortunate camera angles here, blocking that off, but we'll do better next time. Activating the Field Spell, which will allow us to special summon out Fire here with the Field Spell. No effect because we already special summoned at that turn and activated the effect, but it got negated. Here, Blackout's going to be activated, getting rid of both of those by attributing the Worm. And here we activate Silent Mining, pitching the Nib from our hand to get out Chip. Activate the Field Spell, summoning out Chip, getting the effect, searching for a AI Reborn here. Activating the AI Reborn. We're looking at our extra deck, activating the AI Reborn to reborn the Fire, linking both of those away into the Splash Mage. Splash Mage effect is going to activate, summoning out the Chip. Then we're going to link both of those away for a looks like we're going for a Heat Code Talker here. Activating the effect, paying 1,000 to draw 1 card. And then entering battle phase and attacking with it. And then passing. Here we're going to see in normal summon of Ecclesia, we're going to activate the effect to draw 1 card by paying 1,000 life points. Here he's just looking at his extra deck options, maybe wondering what he can go for in the extra deck. He's going to normal summon a Mogi, no effect, synchroning both of those away for a Yugioh. Activating the effect of Yugioh and Mogi is Chainlink 1 and Chainlink 2 respectively. Getting out the Yugioh. Activating the Emergence here, getting out the Ashuna, or searching out for Ashuna. Can activate the effect. Or revealing what he searched, my bad. Going to enter battle phase and attack into it. Activating the Yugioh here. Getting out the token by discarding the Ashuna. Can activate Vessel here, dumping and searching out for the Adhara. Thinking on what he's going to sync with. Can activate Ashuna here, getting out the Vishuddha, linking both of those away into the Yugioh, or the Changying, my bad. Then getting that into the Monk, activating the effect, getting back the Ashuna, and being able to banish on field as well as in my graveyard. Getting rid of the field spell is very good. Here we're going to activate Mystic Mine and pass, and we're just going to go with these Mystic Mine games. We're going to set 1 card and pass. We're going to set 1 card as well and pass. Draw off turn, just passing, passing, and passing. We're going to set another card and pass. That was a Blackout there that we saw he was going to pass. I think it was a Blackout. Here we discard the big one. We're getting an Ash Blossom. He already used his Desires. Chances are very slim. You can activate Emergence here. We're going to Ash Blossom that. And here we're just passing back and forth. He has already used his Blackout, so it's quite unusual for him to play two of them. And discarding Nobleman will cross, or not Nobleman will cross out, Designator cross out. Here we're just looking at the graveyard, seeing what else can be activated here. You know, what is he out of? What could he have? And here he's just gonna scoop it up. You know, unfortunately, Mystic Mind wins games. I personally think that card definitely needs to at least be hit to 1 or banned itself. I find that at 1, if you do out it, then, you know, you're getting rid of it, the problem. But, like, the problem with Mystic Mind itself is if you have, like, multiple copies, if you get rid of one of them, you know, you go into a second. It's just, like, a lot of the time you just run one out in your deck. It's a very, very skill-less card. And I understand, like, some decks, like, really need it, like Striker, for example. It helps Striker itself. But I don't really find that, like, very, very, I guess, like, fun. Like, as we saw with the, at Nats, we saw that, like, the first place had 3 of it in its main deck. Just, like, floodgates like that are just not fun. So here we're going to, Swordsoul's going to start off by normal summon Ecclesia, activate the effect, going to Ash Blossom it, going to set 1 card and just pass. Going to activate Harpy's Feather Duster, getting rid of the Cosmic Cyclone. Then activate the field spell here. Getting the effect out, getting red. It's going to get Ash Blossom. We're going to link that away into the Infant. Infant effect's going to activate, getting up another field spell. Here we're going to activate AI Reborn, getting out the red. Linking both of those away into the Wicked. Activating the effect by summoning the Doyon. Doyon effect is going to target the red, as well as banish the Infant to get out the Wind from our deck to graveyard, or from our deck to hand. Then we're going to link both of those away into the Transcode Talker. Doyon effect is going to activate, adding back the Reborn. Activating the effect by summoning the Wind. Wind effect is going to activate, discard, or sending from deck to graveyard the level 6. Wherever he is. Yes. The negate guy. Gonna activate Transcode Talker's effect here, summoning out the Wicked. Then ask us what cards does he know in hand. We should reveal the cards he knows in hand. And we have not normal summoned yet. They have multiple lines of play here. And here we realize we can just go fire into the double and then go access code for game. So we decide that, you know, that's most likely what we're going to do here. Update Jammer. So we're going to normal summon here, and he's going to activate Nibiru here. We got completely baited, completely skillful, you know, just wiping the board. That's what happens when you try to overextend. Here we just set 1 card and pass. Going to activate a Vessel here, dumping. We didn't quite catch what card he dumped there. Going to normal summon a Taya here. Acting effect, banishing the Longyon. Getting the token. I'm going to Synchro Summon here. Just wondering what he's going to synchro into. He could go with a Baxia, maybe to spin back the field spell. Or maybe he's going to go with the Yugioh for the monster negate. I mean, he will get a draw as well as a dump. He could dump any... Here he's just doing some calculations. Trying to figure out which one is worth it. There's... maybe backs to spin back the field spell, but he knows I have the other one in hand, I think. And he knows I could just like link off into level 1 to search it, but I guess both of them are not the best play. He's just looking at a graveyard here. Summoning out the Yugioh here. And then he's going to get the blackout as well as dumping, I believe that was a Vishuda. Can I fit AI Reborn here to, in the battle phase, going to attack over the token. Then we're going to activate AI Reborn to special summon out Fire. Fire's going to activate the effect, and Nib's going to attack into it. So we're going to go Light here. And here we know that there's a blackout there. We're going to activate the effect of the field spell, summoning out the Ad Ignister. He's going to activate the effect to negate what that monster does, not allowing me to have a spell search. Linking it away into the Infant. Infant effect's going to activate. Getting out the AI land. Can activate Silent Mining, pitching the AI land to search out for a Doyon. Doyon's one of my favorites. Both of his effects are just crazy. After the effect of the field spell, summon out the Doyon. Doyon effect's going to target the Fire, summon it, linking off into a Splash Mage here. Doyon effect's going to activate, targeting the Reborn, which is just why I love it so much. Itself, he's like a 2 or a 3 monsters pretty much. Here we're going to activate the effect of a Splash Mage. Getting the Baru. Linking both of those away into the Heat Soul. Can activate the effect, paying the 1,000 here. Can activate the effect of the field spell, summoning the Fire. Activating the effect, searching for a... I don't think we have any more targets. Searching for a chip. Linking both of those away for an access code. Access code's carding the Decode Talker. Here we're going to she's going to activate the effect, destroying both of them. We're going to be able to normal summon the Light, activate Reborn. We're just reading our extra deck, seeing what we can do. We're going to Reborn the Wind, activate the effect, making the Synchro. Baru effect's going to activate, by summoning out the Light. Here under battle phase, attacking into the Nib, returning it to hand. That not being very smart here. We're both laughing at that. Funny moments. He's going to take the damage. Then we say main phase 2, anything. And yeah, so we're getting nibbed here. Kind of unfortunate by us. That's definitely a misplay. But it's all okay. We're just laughing about that. It is funny. We're going to have to pass here. Standard Ignister combo here. landing on a nib token is pretty standard. Most of cyber decks do that. It's pretty common with Salad as well as Adignisters, I guess. Here we're going to activate the field spell, banishing the Doyon specimen out. We're going to activate AI Contact, which is a crazy draw 3. And then we have a handful of cards. I don't think we have much left in our extra deck. We did go through the access code. We're going to activate AI Contact, showing the light, getting out the light. Looking through our deck to know what we do have left. Can I fit the effect, especially on the light here, getting the Reborn as well. We do still have our Link 6. We have not gone into that yet this game, so it's still available to us. We're going to normal summon a Token Collector. Ultimate flex here, going into the sort of like Ningirsu. Here we're going to activate the effect, discarding the Token Collector to destroy. Can I activate AI Reborn here? Getting out the Doyon. Doyon effect's going to activate, targeting the fire. This is why this card's so crazy. Going to link both of those away into the second Splash Mage. Doyon effect's going to activate, adding back the Reborn. Imagine if Reborn was not once per turn. Card would be absolutely insane. Here we're going to activate Splash Mage effect. Here we're going to activate, we're going to normal summon our fire. We do not have any targets for it. Only 2 fire left in deck, I believe. Here we're going to activate Splash Mage effect, getting out, I don't believe it matters. Just checking your extra deck to make sure that it does not matter. We're reading Dark Templar here. Getting out our does not matter, so we're getting out Doyon here, linking both of those away into the update jammer. We already activated Reborn here, so we can't do that. Thinking we could just go into the Dark Templar here, but we just screwed up. We should have just not linked those 2 away, but attacking him for 33. Living him at 12 here, pretty Nibiru in the graveyard. Gonna activate an Emergence here. It's gonna be okay. Gonna search his deck for a Longyong here, but we do have the tokening graveyard. So here he's going to activate the effect, not summoning with the token. He does not want to get Token Collected. He just wants to make a wall because he doesn't think we're able to make anything else, here. We weren't able to last turn, so we can't really beat over it. But, here we're going to activate Splash Mage, sending out Doyon. Doyon effect's going to activate, adding back the light. And this should allow us to make the Dark Templar here, which it indeed does. We're activating the Upgate though Jammer effect, making it able to attack twice. And I believe this is pretty much game here. Especially summoning out the light, getting the effect, summoning out the Doyon as well as the fire. Getting out the AI land. And here you're just going to scoop it up. Unfortunate games there. We do see him showing us the anti-spell, which we do hate. But yeah, GG's, and we'll see you in the next one.